Hi guys, welcome to my channel yet again. Today I'm bringing you a speed decorating video. So this house is created by PatryCaro, which I will link down below. It's on their Patreon, available for free. But slight warning, the person who does the build stuff on their Patreon, they also put some stuff behind a timely paywall, so that it's paid until a certain date. So if you want to spend money, that's okay, but if in case you don't want to, then just pay attention to the descriptions. So yeah, um I don't know how to start this, honestly. there's like over 20 minutes and I don't want to just leave a background music. Like, I think that that's lazy, and honestly I personally can't be bothered with watching a speed build or speed decorating video without a person just talking, because otherwise it's just boring. So yeah. How are you guys doing? I am doing quite well. Uh, I could do better, but it is what it is. My boyfriend is flying out to visit me for 2 weeks in July on my birthday, and we set it up that during that time, for the first week, we are going to Zakopane for a week, which is an amazing place for tourists and all that. Like, I highly recommend, like, if you especially live in Europe, then I 100% recommend visiting. Especially during winter time. Oh my god, during winter time it's magical there. But it's also quite fun during the summertime. So yeah. And after we come back from Zakopane to my family town, then we'll be going to Krakow because um, August, September, I think. Yeah. By September, we will be moving together to Krakow. He will be flying out to Poland for 3 months, and while being here for 3 months, he will also apply for a card to stay longer. Yeah, so by the time he will be here for the first time, we already will go apartment hunting. So that will be interesting. Now, I know some might think that we are moving too fast, we haven't seen each other before, but listen, we've talked about it multiple times. Even if we won't in the long run end up being together, I know that my boyfriend, he wanted to go to Poland and live here in general, because if you, for example, live in Poland but work remote for the US, let me just tell you, that is an infinite money glitch, because you really make a lot of money for Polish currency if you make in dollars, you know what I mean? So yeah. I also wanted to live in Krakow always. He knows that, and he said that he would want to live there as well. So we set up that, okay, if we're gonna go apartment hunting, then it's definitely gonna be in Krakow, because Krakow is just such a nice place. And yeah, we will definitely be looking at apartments that are pets friendly, because I do have a cat, so we need to have an apartment that is pet friendly. And after that, we already are planning to which I know we were planning way ahead. I know, trust me. We will be planning to adopt another cat, so my cat doesn't get lonely, because my cat currently lives with a dog. So she is not as lonely, but I want her to live with a cat. And my boyfriend also said that he prefers cats over dogs, so I'm more than fine with that, because let's be honest, dogs do require a little bit more taking care of than dogs. It's it it's just it is like that. Like, yeah. Well, I know for a fact because I do have a dog, and especially a needy dog, so you know. And the cats are definitely more dependent. They can be clingy, don't get me wrong, my cat can be clingy, but it's not as much as a dog, you know? So I am more than fine with that. We are thinking that if once we decide to adopt, we will either adopt a ragdoll or a Maine-Coon. Which again, for him, even buying one would be cheaper than for me, because the exchange of the currency is it just makes it better, you know. And yeah, I am thinking about like a lot of things. I've been going to therapy recently and like working on myself, and I've been basically figuring myself out. And my boyfriend also knows this, and he's always like, once you figure out some stuff, like, I can't wait for you to share it with me. I can't wait for you to be honest with me, and you know, share what's on your mind, which is just so amazing whenever you hear that from someone you truly care about. So I am truly grateful for a person like him. Yeah, I'm sorry if I'm bragging. I'm not trying to. It's just he's a wonderful person. Okay, like he, even before we started officially dating, he got me stuff for Valentine's Day. He bought me some stuff for, or sorry, sent me some money for like spend on love and deep space. Like, he is very giving. Like, it got to the point where I legitimately felt bad to taking stuff from him, like that were gifted to me, because how much he was gifting to me. But he said like, oh no, don't worry, I do this because I want to. Don't ever feel bad of taking those stuff. If I didn't want to give it to you, I wouldn't have. So yeah, he is that type of guy, and I'm not gonna say I love him because it's our relationship isn't there yet, but I do definitely hold some feelings towards him, you know, if you know what I mean. Yeah, like, he is definitely an important person in my life. That much I can say for sure. Also, I have been watching Squid Game season 2, and oh my god, like, I don't know why I didn't realize this sooner, but the salesman from Squid Game, he's like so incredibly good looking. I was just so surprised how good looking he is, you know. I was like, wow, like that actor is so handsome. I'm not particularly into K-dramas because I know how fake they are and how unrealistic they are, which yeah, in case you didn't know, they quite are very unrealistic. So yeah, like, I can't with people who just go and watch K-dramas and then when they fly out to Korea they expect the same thing, which, I mean, I'm sorry, but it's TV, it's not real. Like, you should keep that in mind at all times, that it's more than likely not real. There I go being a smartass, I'm sorry. Yeah, like, it's been just so strange because, you know, I in the past have been like a fan of K-pop and all that. Like, I went through my K-pop phase, okay, and I think I stopped around the Burning Sun situation. If you know, you know. But yeah, after that I was like, I'm not interested in K-pop. I just legitimately forgot about it and just didn't really watch it, didn't listen to it. And yeah, I was never really a fan of BTS either. Nothing against them, it's just not a group for me. If you like them, that's great, but just like I said, that is just not a group for me. Good looking guys, but that's about it. That's as far as it goes for me. And also my taste in music changed quite a bit, so yeah. I don't know what else to say because it did change quite a bit. Yeah. Um, so I know there's a little bit of a jump here, but that's because my PC crashed. So I had to start a little bit over, so there was no point of me re-recording. But yeah. Um, here we have a nursery room, which, you know, is great. Because I will for sure have my sim have a child, at least one, but let's be honest, one is just so boring. At least in the Sims I'll probably have like two at the very least. I don't know, I just can't, usually I just can't have a family in the Sims that that I don't know how to put it, that just have a one kid, I guess. Like I can't have that. Like it, they have to have more than just one kid. You know what I mean? Yeah. So I do like how this came out. It was a little bit homey. I tried to make it as lived in as possible without it having too much clutter. And later you will notice that I also changed the floors because the whole carpeting thing in the entire room, that annoys me. I hate it. Maybe that's a European in me, but here we don't practice that at all. I will eventually, once I move the sim, we'll probably get some changes to the house, or like put up more pictures or stuff like that, because I do tend to do that. I do. But yeah, I'm sorry if I say a lot, but yeah, it's just it's just like a nature to me to say that at this point. I'm just too used to it because I also use it whenever I'm hanging out with my friends. So there's that. I do like how the bedroom came out. Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Wait. I do like how the bedroom came out. At least the main one. It gives me those brown / green color scheme type of vibes, which, you know, I don't mind, honestly, even though, like, in the challenge that I do, which is from Sims 4, but I converted to Sims 3. I haven't published it yet. The way I do it is that when it comes to like the color theme that sim has, I just put it on a sim. I don't put it on the entire house unless I want to, you know. And for this one I was like, no, like I like the brown and like green and cream color scheme. I do like it. I enjoyed this. So I didn't want to change it to just blue theme because for this generation it's a blue theme, so I'm like, it's just gonna stay with the sim. It's just how the sim dresses and how basically their favorite color and all that, you know what I mean? So yeah, I it's, and honestly, if it isn't a berry sim, I do hate the houses that are just one color scheme. And yeah, like here we have like at least 3 colors to go from, but for blue it's like, for decorating, blue isn't even the best color. Yeah, like I don't know, like I honestly don't know what I thought during that, but I was like, I'm definitely not going for a blue scheme for the house for sure. It's just gonna stay with the sim. So yeah, be right back. I'll just drink some water because my throat is hurting. I will just probably cut it out. I will just probably cut it out and just have some dead air left, because I don't want to calculate how much time I was out of the out of being near the microphone. Oh yeah, the living room. Oh my god, the living room, I love it. It came out so nice, like so nice. Such a nice living room, honestly. Yeah, like it came out so nice. The laundry thing, like the laundry decorating objects, like I love this kind of stuff. It makes it so lived in. The sofa, which is a conversion from Sims 4, is so nice. It's also so like lived in. Like I love when I can make the house look messy, because let's be honest, a lot of the houses are messy when they are actually lived in. So I like the realism that I did put into the decorating. So yeah, yeah, then I decided to put some laundry stuff for the house, because I was like, okay, like if I'm gonna do this, then I'm gonna do it with laundry as well. I did leave some stuff from the original build. I think I mentioned that before. So again, that's why I also won't share it, because I totally didn't change every single little thing about the build or the decoration. So again, I don't want to claim it as my own or re-upload it. So that's why I will just link the original down below. Again, wonderful house. I am usually not a builder. I want to try get back into building, honestly. And the way I usually used to build was with houseplants that I got from like Pinterest, and just do it one by one. I do enjoy those kind of buildings, and it honestly, I know it's probably like way easier than actual, you know, coming up with the floor plan, but you have to realize I am kind of lazy, you know, like I am kind of lazy. It's just, if I can make it work a lot better, then I will just do that, you know. For me, that is definitely a way to go when it comes to building. Decorating is its own thing, but building, I do need a floor plan, because whenever I try to build without a floor plan, my house would come out way too big, and like the rooms would be way too big, and it's just, I would get frustrated. I'm like, just no, I'm not doing it like that anymore. Just no. And yeah, like I admire people who just can build from scratch, and like nothing bothers them about it, and they just spend hours and hours on building. Like I commit, I commit to you, you know. Yeah, not commit, but I applaud you for that, because I could never. Yeah, I did some last minute changes as well to the kitchen. I was thinking about, like, I didn't want to leave the wall just so empty, so I had to come up with something to make it again lived in. And to be honest, if I could copy this house into my real life, I would probably do so. Honestly, I would probably do so. It is such a beautiful house. It's just one story, and it's for a small family, which again, I even personally wouldn't want like a very big family. I would want at least 2 kids. No, I'll say at most 2 kids, yeah. I admire people who have more than 2 kids, you know, because that is a handful in real life. I get it in The Sims, but in real life, like, that is way too much for me. So yeah, I will leave it right here. Thank you guys so much for watching. And my probably next video will be another world review, so overview. So yeah. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like and subscribe to be notified whenever I upload. Also, let me know what you thought about my decorating. Just please don't be mean. And yeah, I will see you in another video. Bye!